Hi, name's Kyle Warner. I've been running Boros Bushwhacker. You've seen it in a couple of videos. A couple of them I lost. But that's a part of winning. Alright, as you can see, here's my main deck here. And of course my board. We'll get to the board here in a minute. We're first going to talk about the creatures here. They're all located on the top. We've got 2 Bushwhackers. They're hiding behind the vanguards there. And we got 2 vanguards, 4 goblin guides because, I mean, you can't get better one drop than that. Step links, just as good as goblin guide. Ranger of Eos, plated Geopede, Hellspark Elemental. All of those are running 4 elves. And then we get down to more of the support. We've got Adventuring Gear, which is a little underappreciated, I believe, because that card activates all your other cards to do the same thing that your Step Links and your Geopede's doing. And people, they can't seem to understand that if they bolt your Step Links and then they bolt your Geopede, then you can put it on a Hellspark and make him a 7/5. You can put him on your Goblin Mod and make him a 6/6. Or you can very well put him on a Bushwhacker if the desperation comes, and it has happened before to where I needed to put it on a Bushwhacker. And control decks really don't like that card at all, because the point of them just getting rid of the Step Links and the plated Geopede with a couple quick removals becomes totally irrelevant at that point. And of course you got Earthquake, nice sweeper. They got a bunch of 1/1s that you just want to get off that board. Perfect. And of course 4 bolts. I mean, if a red deck doesn't run 4 of those, then they're mentally retarded in the head. And of course 3 Path to Exiles. It's not 4 because, well, there's really no room, but we do have the 4th one here in the sideboard that we do bring in for annoying pests like Baneslayer Angel, a Mirroring Angel, or other annoying guys. Nocturnus, when he's pumped. It's just, when you have to absolutely get rid of it, it's past perfect. And then of course we got the lands, which is surprisingly the main part of this deck. You got Scalding Tarn, Arid Mesas, and Marsh Flats, all 4 of. We also run 3 Terramorphic Expanses instead of the Teetering Peaks. Terramorphic Expanse helps you balance out your colors, so you got always the right colors in hand. And people's like, well, Teetering Peaks does the same thing, it comes into play tapped. It's not true. Terramorphic Expanse allows you to get a white or a red, and if you have both plated Geopede and Step Links out, or my Adventuring Gear out with another creature, it pumps all the targets, not just a single target. And of course we got 4 plains and 5 mountains. Those are your basics. You don't need any more than that. And then of course we're getting to the board. There's the Celestial Purges. I had to bump those up to 3. They were 2 at one point, but those Sprouting Thrynaxes and the Return of Vampires almost kind of demands the 3rd one to be in there. Of course, Mana Barbs for any control deck. You just flat out destroy it when that hit hits the field and it stays around. Burst Lightning, quick removal in a mirror match or any other deck that runs a bunch of little tokens or a bunch of little 2 defense guys or less that you just need to get rid of. Mark of Mutiny, my favorite target of a Baneslayer Angel. Yeah, more common in Game 3 of the Boros Warfare and the Boros Bushwhacker match. And Hell's Thunder, great against Jund, devastates Jund. And of course, like I said, the 4th Path of Exiles in here as well, and along with 2 Harm's Way. That was 3, but I found it to be too conditional to have 3. And that is my Boros Bushwhacker deck. The only other thing that people might have a problem with it is the Hellspark Elementals. Some decks tend to run 2 Hellspark Elementals and 2 Skyfisher instead of 4 Hellspark Elementals. Hellspark Elemental is great because that protects your hand from Mind Rot, Blightning, and other things. And that's pretty much my Boros Bushwhacker deck.